50 years ago, I still cry. He abandoned us. He thought we didn't need him, but he was wrong.
Heartbreak half a century later. We speak with the daughter of a farmer who took his life 50 years ago. The message she wants to tell others in rural America just ahead on Eye on Agriculture. Plus, warning signs too often missed. We'll hear from an expert painting the picture of the challenges pushing our farmers to their limits. Good evening and welcome in. I'm Britton Rucker. Tonight, we're taking a deep look into suicides in rural America as Kansas is grappling with the disturbing trend. New numbers from the CDC showing the suicide rate in the U.S. is increasing. The symptoms can affect us all, even those in farming and agricultural industries. Now, according to the National Rural Health and Association, the suicide rate is 3.5 times higher than the general population. We spoke with local farmers about the strain their profession puts on their mental health.
Biggest weakness I guess we have on the farm is we have very little control over the sale of our product as far as the price we get for it.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to raise your hand and say, I need help.
To gain more insight into the underlying factors contributing to the crisis, we spoke with Dr. Bailey Blair, a mental health expert specializing in rural communities. She emphasized the stigma surrounding mental health in agriculture and how important it is to be there for one another in the ag community.
Not every farmer wants to talk to somebody like me. Maybe they want to talk to somebody that looks like them, that knows about those issues and how they impact the person's entire life.
And it's not only doctors. On a national level, legislators plan to include more mental health funding for farmers in the 2023 Farm Bill. We spoke with U.S. Senator Roger Marshall, who says mental health training in the ag community is step one.
My dream, working with Senator Roberts, is that we would train people, especially in the agriculture lending industry, so community banks and the ag credit folks of the world who could see the stress on these farmers, who could see that when they were having problems making their payments, that they were at risk.
The Farmers First Act was included in the 2018 Farm Bill to make certain our nation's agricultural community has access to necessary mental health programs such as telephone helplines, websites, and support groups. The community in Morton County is working to make mental health assistance easier and more confidential after witnessing multiple suicides in their community. The group is creating safe spaces, which are private rooms that have a phone connected to 988, the Suicide and Crisis Hotline. The safe spaces will be open every day of the year and available 24/7. The group hopes that these will eliminate the stigma around mental health and encourage those that need it to do so.
If we save 1 or 2 lives, if 1 or 2 people use them, we've done our job.
3 safe spaces are currently being built for Elkhart, Rolla, and Richfield, with the group planning to have them completed by the end of the year. Meanwhile, people in Garden City hosted a field day earlier this week to help producers with mental health. As part of their annual field day event in Garden City, the K-State Research and Extension Office provided a seminar, Weathering the Storm, to give those in the ag industry tips on how to help prevent crisis. The main focus was ensuring you can be there for a loved one in need.
Hard thing, but I tell people even practice. You're driving down the road, you're looking in the rearview mirror, just practice asking, are you going to harm yourself? And it's hard, but just being willing to do that.
Rachel says being direct with someone who needs professional assistance can help to seek it out. Coming up next, we talk more with Rachel about the warning signs that come along with suicide in rural communities when Eye on Ag continues.